Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a kind of different video. Normally I'm going to be working on my RCs, but instead I'm going to be doing a how-to video of how to make the RC intros that I have for each individual upgrade video. Now, just so you guys know, this is my way. You guys do not have to use this way at all. You guys can do whatever you guys wish. I just get a lot of comments asking on how exactly I do it. So that's the purpose of this video. You guys can follow along, do what you guys want, or do your own thing. You do not have to do it this way. But to start off, what we're going to be doing is, just get an idea of what it is. So first off, when I do my videos, is I think of image. So like say for Monster and Goliath and Pyro and all my RCs, when they first start up and you see the intro, you see they each have their own logo. First you want to think of something how you want to do that. That's like the very first start is the logo. Um, for me, it's just a bunch of doodles and finding whatever else I can, gain inspiration online or something. Sometimes I'll go online and actually get one off of uh, Google Images, like whether it be like a tribal look or something, just whatever whatever I can think of. I use the internet to an advantage at sometimes. Sometimes most of it just comes straight out from just hand drawing to that scan, and I edit. From there on, what you guys do is when you have your image of the icon that you want, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna have to find your background and a song. Now for the background, it can be whatever you want. Um, you just gotta make sure you're using something that's legal. Most of your stuff is protected by fair use upon YouTube, but you can still get hit with copyright claims if you're not too careful. I've never gotten hit with using anything, but I'm still very careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my browser. That is this one, and I'm going to show you. This is uh, the background image I'm going to be using for this video. Now, this is from a Russian guy. I do not know how to pronounce that, but from what I can tell, he has a bunch of background images that you can use for free from using Google Translate because all of his stuff is in Russian. It looks like he's just putting these out there for use for people to use for their videos. He's got quite a lot of them, but I'm going to be using this one for this particular video. Now you can go online and you can find quick, easy to use YouTube video downloaders online for free. Very simple. There's a ton of them out there. I'll leave this a link down below to the one I used for this video. I already have it downloaded, so I don't have to worry about showing you that. As well as when you have this, you also want to find a video or a music to fit the RC. Like each RC of mine has their own uh, song to go with them, similar to Dark. What I use to find this, I used two different channels on YouTube. One's called No Copyright Sounds. You've seen me on update videos playing some of their music, as well as No Copyright Sounds New Layout. Both of them are completely separate from each other. They have nothing to do with each other, but they both provide non-copyrighted musics for use for creators using their videos for free. You don't have to pay for them. They're completely and utterly free, and you don't have to worry about hitting with copyright with any of them, which is very nice for something like what I do. For this one, I'm gonna be using Verm or Explode by Verm. So yeah, so this is a little quick tune, kind of upbeat a little bit, but this is what I'm gonna be using. When you have all your stuff, you picked out you have your image figured out what you want, in your background and your song, what you're gonna be using. Next up is we're gonna go into our any image editor. I use Photoshop. Now, the version I have is 7, I think. But as you guys can see here, I already have my icon right here of the Raven for Project Blackwing. And as you guys can see, it's got this checkered background. The checkered background means it's an alpha layer. I'll show you exactly how you guys make an alpha layer here in a minute. So I have the icon right here. I also have a picture of the stock RC that I'm going to be building, obviously a Stampede two-wheel drive. Then I have the icon or the logo for that individual RC. So you got the Stampede, and then I have the Traxxas logo. Now for the Traxxas logo, as you guys can see, it does not have one of those checkered backgrounds. So I'm going to show you exactly, for at least this editor, how to do it. Each editor is a little bit differently, but it's generally the same thing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come up over here and create a new layer. And as you guys can see up here, it shows a little checkered sign up here. I'm going to take this little lock thing and just delete that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little magic tool, highlight that, and hit delete. And there we go. It's basically simple. I'm just going to go over into the openings of all the letters. And I'm just going to get that out of here so I don't have those like just in the way during the video. But once that's done, all you're going to do is just save it, and then you're good to go. Now we can all go take all of our stuff, move it over to a video editor, and we are done. We'll move on from there. Alright guys, so now here we are at the fun part. Inside I have the Adobe Premiere 11, Elements 11 obviously, and I now have all of those individual pieces that we put together, and now it's time to make an intro. To do what I do is I take our main video, put it into the video 1 slot. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and then we're going to go over here, delete the audio, and then we're going to find about 15 seconds, because each one of mine are about 15 seconds long, just like that, and cut. So now I have my 15-second long video. Then I'm going to take my audio and lay it just in there. Then we should be able to just quickly play it real quick. Alright. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to about 15 once more. Just like that. And I'm going to cut. Oh, wrong one. I need to split. There we go. I'm still learning this one. I normally used Coral, so yeah. So now what I'm going to do with these two set up, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to take my, where is it? Ah, here it is, my black wing image. I'm going to lay in number 1. Then I'm going to shorten it to about, I need it to be about 5 seconds long. So I'm going to back this up to 5. Go in by frame. Click on this. Set that up, and there we go. That's 5 seconds long. Now fade in. So alright, so now when it plays, come in. I'm gonna add a little bit more of a white outline to that because it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, so as you can see, that's right there. I'm going to be right back and I'm going to fix that a little bit more. I kind of want to have a little bit more of a whiter outline so you can see it slightly better. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll stop this. Alright, I'm back. I quickly edited the one image. So it shows just the slightly more of an outline, so it makes it a lot more apparent. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Traxxas logo, and I'm just going to slide it right above, just like that. I'm going to position it and adjust it. Oop. There we go. should be able to center it. No. There should be a way to center this, but I'll just do it by hand for now. Alright. Just like that. So, let me do fade in, fade out. Now it should be something like... So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take my stampede image, throw it back into this guy. Now I'm going to be able to lengthen it up to the right length. Have that right there, perfect. Don't need to worry about that. I'm going to take my stampede insignia, max it out just like that. Take this, put it up in the corner, make it smaller, position it just the way I want it. Just like that. Fade, apply the fades. Fade in, fade out. So, finally, the fun part. I'm going to be adding some text. Tiles and text. Nope. Show all. Don't need that one. I know there's a stationary one somewhere. Problem with this program, kind of hard to work with when you're trying to find some just basic general. No. So I'm going to fast forward. There it is. I found it. I found it. Project Blackwing. Gonna autosave. Center that. Make it somewhat smaller. Move this over here. Apply fade in and fade out. So now should be alright, and then all that's left, fade in, fade out. So then that's right. Oh shit, no. out, fade out. All right. Shit. Fade, fade out. Fade, fade out. Fade, fade out. There we go. Alright guys, so now that's basically it. Now let's have one quick last look for this and then we should be done. Fade in, first fade in, track this one thing, and then go fade out. We're gonna come in with the CMP project black wing stuff. Going off the RC in the name, and what it is, fades out, fade to black. Very simple, very easy actually. Looks a little complicated when you add in a little more pizzazz. Like for monsters, I actually did very, 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 very long. The way his faded in was more of a stop motion edition. Now that one I'm not going to show just because it's a pain in the ass and takes forever. But if for those that have been wondering how I make my videos, this is how. Very simple, very easy. You can do it however you want. You can add some editors. You can add motion, so like things like fly in and all that sort of stuff. So get creative with it. The only reason, like I said, the only reason I did this was because people asked for it, and that's pretty much it. So guys, thank you for checking it out, and I'll see you all next time.